Hey everybody, Rob here for Southwest Florida Television. It's gotten a little foggier here since I last saw you this morning. You're looking at some of the condos in Bay Colony and Pelican Bay up in North Naples. The fog finally made it out here to the beach. Hopefully it's going to burn off soon. We're going to take a little walk up the beach, but I just wanted you to see those condominiums shrouded in the fog. It's amazing how quickly things change here. 72 degrees, obviously humid with the fog. Water temperature 80 degrees. Supposed to see sunshine starting around 9 o'clock. Sunny skies. Today's high might get up to about 90 here in North Naples. The Ritz-Carlton Hotel over here on the right. It's even in the fog. I think it's neat being out on the beach like this. It's like being in a big vaporizer. We didn't see a whole lot of color this morning because of the fog. No red tide, if you're wondering about that. Nasty old red tide. It's not here this morning. It hasn't been here for a while. The tide's slowly coming in here. I tell you, the water temperature is 80 degrees. Kind of quiet out here this morning for a Saturday, but of course, you know, we got this construction getting ready to happen here, so people might be deciding to go up to the other end of Vanderbilt Beach for the time being, which I would not blame them one iota. An iota. What's that? I haven't seen Dexter for a few days now. He must be walking up on the sidewalk. I don't know where he's been. Hey, there's the sun. There is the sun. Let me get a little more around the corner from the hotel here. And just barely make it out through the fog. Just a little ball over there. Oh, now the fog rolled in front of it. Darn it. Let's see if it comes back out in a minute. It's pretty cool when the fog's in front of the sun. I mean, you just see this little round orb. Looks like the moon with the fog acting as a filter. There it is. There it is. Come back around here. Try not to whip around. It's kind of cool, isn't it? The palm trees, the sun, the fog. Happy Saturday, my beach family. Hit that share button if you're enjoying the views. Close your eyes if you're not. That's cool. I think that is cool. All right, enough of that. Wow. It just felt like it was raining here. The fog is so thick. There is rain in the forecast for later today. Maybe around 6 o'clock-ish or something. That can change. Clouds are supposed to move out around 9 this morning. Then mostly sunny throughout the entire day up until around 5. Then we're going to see some clouds and then maybe a little rain. Into each life a little rain must fall. It's alright, we need the rain. It's alright. It's alright, my friend. It's alright. Hey, thank you for the stars. I appreciate that. Member tips, greatly appreciated. Things are really starting to slow down here. Right after Easter boom, it's like somebody flipped the switch. My wife is hardly doing anything now. The airport trips have slowed way down. Instacart has slowed way down. Uber has slowed way down. She only does Uber as a last resort. It's almost a losing proposition, Uber. Uber is disgusting. I mean, by the time you figure the wear and tear on your vehicle, you might make about $10 an hour. Ridiculous. And then people don't tip. That is the really sad part. You get these people that don't tip. Some of these Uber guys do it. Well, they're driving. You get in an Uber car, and you'll see usually guys got 2, 3 phones driving for 3 different companies at once. Boy, that fog, I swear, it looks like it's getting thicker instead of thinner. Look at that. Does it look like it's getting thicker? I can feel the moisture when I breathe in now. I can actually feel it going down into my lungs. Wow. Good morning. How are you? something they did up here where they're the staging area up here for the sand berm project. They kind of fenced in the entire area there now up there, and it looks to me like they got the fence too close to the water. They want people to come up to the north end of the beach here, but it looks like at high tide, it's going to be underwater, their access there. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. If they close this beach down, I know there's going to be a major uproar. People are not going to stand for it. It's a lot of mixed opinions about this emergency sand berm, but a lot of people think it's just a waste of money and efforts. Money that could have been spent maybe on something else, some other emergency related item. Ooh, I felt one of those soft spots under my feet. My toes hit it. Thank God I didn't go down into the hole here. Oh, look at all these birds. I don't want to scare them. Look at them all. Can you see them? It's kind of dark on my end here. Look at them all. I know you can hear them. You can hear them. Look at them all. We've got a lot of crested terns in here. The ones over on the left here, the whiter ones, those look like, well, crested terns. And the darker ones are the seagulls. Yep, off they go. Half of them. Love the bird sounds. The bird calls. I got a beautiful bird video that I shared, I don't know, a couple months ago. Early in the morning here. Just a big flock of birds coming in from the water, flying up and landing on the beach in slow motion. It was beautiful. just love the birds. Love the birds. They're kind of hard to see. They're blending in with the light sky as they fly by me here. Beautiful. Happy Saturday again. Happy Saturday. Thanks for hanging out with me. Hit that share button. Extremely quiet on Facebook for a Saturday morning. Don't tell me everybody's being lazy and sleeping in. You make me walk all the way out here and then you don't watch. You're cheating if you're watching a replay. There comes a little sun. Once that sun gets up a little higher, it's going to really start burning this off. Whew. There it is. There it is, and here comes our wave runners. Here comes our wave runners out here. Good morning. That is bright. All right. Things should start changing quickly now with that sun. It is not good for the folks with the concessions here, with the wave runner concessions, the way they have to get their stuff out here to the beach now. Man, they're kind of hosed. We're going to be battling with beach walkers here for space. Starting to see the buildings now. Starting to see the buildings. Finally, finally. Blue sky. Amazing. Isn't Mother Nature not amazing? She's amazing to me. She is amazing to me. Just incredible. Incredible the sights we see out here. So we're working away over here, getting ready for the dump trucks to roll in with the sand on Monday. During my YouTube live feed, I was saying you probably don't even want to think about trying to drop somebody off. It's the drop off. The roundabout here is closed at Vanderbilt Beach Park. That is closed. This is where they're bringing the sand in. So don't even think about dropping somebody off out there at the intersection. You're just going to be getting in the way of the trucks, and it's going to be dangerous. Just go to the parking garage and walk to the beach and stay behind the fence line. Stay out of the way. Whether you like what they're doing or you hate what they're doing, just let them have their room here. Let them build their berm. They're going to be working to the north here to start. We're going to do the north end of the beach here first. Still working on they're putting this metal decking down, steel decking, I don't know, for the trucks so they don't get stuck in the sand, the dump trucks. They're not going to be working on Sundays, so if you want a little peace and quiet on the beach, Sunday is going to be the day when you won't hear the trucks running up and down the beach. They'll be working Monday through Saturday for the next month to month and a half. So be prepared. Like I said, go up to Bluebell. If you don't want to be bothered with this, go up to Bluebell. Let Christine take you over the bridge on our golf cart. Naples Park Shuttle. Or let her drive you down here. Right now everybody's kind of hanging out over in here, and it takes forever for the sun to get up over the condos. So you're stuck in the shade in the morning, you don't get any sun. I'm starting to see the La Playa up there now. These foggy mornings cool. Our foggy mornings, our foggy Southwest Florida mornings. Getting our umbrellas set up over at the Turtle Club, over at the Vanderbilt Beach Resort. Getting better. Getting better. You know me and my umbrellas. Got to get those umbrella shots. I like it when there's a few people on the beach. In the background. See if I got one. With the fog. The foggy morning umbrella shot. So, guess what? Guess what? Got to share some good news yesterday morning. To my surprise, when I was coming back down the beach, I saw some work going on at Gulf Point. At Gulf Point of Naples, we saw some workers out there with some small equipment starting to clean up the back lawn. I did post a real short video of that on YouTube that our Gulf Point friends can check out and share with their other Gulf Point family. Gulf Point timeshare. That thing has been just sitting idle since the hurricane. I was starting to worry, starting to wonder if they were going to give up on it. But I don't think so. Yay. Can't wait to meet some of those people that I've only met online from Gulf Point. When they come down here for their vacations, hopefully they'll introduce themselves to me. Can't believe all the awesome people that I've met over the years. I don't even know, I probably don't know 75% of their names. Maybe only know a quarter of them, their names. They just come up and start chatting with me in the morning, say hello, they're from such and such. Even people introduce me, so they say their names, and you know, it's like when you get old, you have a hard enough time remembering your own name. Have mercy. Remember somebody else's name? I've been seeing a lot of seaweed on the beach. I don't know if it's red drift algae or what. I know it's not that. I don't think it's that sargassum. If that hits our beach, it's going to be in piles. And we're hoping that doesn't happen. I don't know what. I think this is just that red drift algae. It's got that reddish, brownish red color. I don't know. It's got the little pods like seaweed. And it's got the grassy look when I look at it close. So you marine biologists know what that is. Used to find over on the Atlantic side, over on the Atlantic coast, over Miami, used to pick something up like this and it'd be loaded with little shrimp, just loaded with little shrimp. So I don't hear any noise coming from Gulf Point this morning. Take a little stroll over there. They weren't working when I walked by first thing in the morning. It's a little later than this morning. I didn't see them till my walk back. Maybe they're camera shy. They had a little backhoe out here, and we're working in the back. Little like skid steer, a little like bobcat type loader. Yeah, it's still there. At least I believe it's at Gulf Point. Never really went around to 100% check because I didn't want to scare them off. No. They were doing something over in here. There's the little machine. Were they working at the Floridian and not at Gulf Point? Sure looked like they were all up in here. They're doing something. I hope it's here. Man, I hope it's here. Doesn't look like there's anything been done over here. Oh well. I hope that place doesn't just go belly up. Well, sneak through all these folks here. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me. Hit that share button. It seems awful quiet for a Saturday on Facebook. So our good friend Papaw is slowly coming back to life, feeling better, but now his betrothed, his sweet wife Judy, is not doing well now. She's sick and can use our prayers. So please keep Papaw and Judy in your thoughts and prayers. If you're friends with Papaw, let him know you're praying for him. I don't know how far I'm going to get up the beach here. I've been kind of dilly-dallying this morning between the fog down there at the south end and the construction. Just taking my time this morning. Yesterday I did 7.6 miles on the beach walk. This morning I did something dumb. Got me some extra steps. I walked out of the house and I'm walking down the sidewalk and it's dark and there's this one tree that the branches are hanging over the sidewalk and they hit you in the face if you don't duck. And I always just like hit the leaves with the brim on my hat, on my lid. As they call hats now, your lids. And I'm like, oh crap, I haven't put my hat on. Thankfully, it's only a few blocks from the house. Got to turn around and go get that. My slancha hat. All right, blue sky. It's time to reveal yourself. Come out from behind the mist. So I recorded 2 little videos this morning already, 2 little extra videos. One, just after I did my first little sound check video on Facebook. Wanted to capture some of the early colors there. And then the second one after my YouTube live feed about 20 minutes later. What a difference. You are going to watch those 2 videos. It's incredible. One without fog and one with fog. Pretty amazing. Absolutely gorgeous. Well, we're just south of the La Playa now. Good morning. There is the La Playa. Morning. Well, they still haven't knocked down these piles of sand over on the beach at La Playa. The hotel is open. I think a couple of its restaurants are open. The bar is open. I don't think this tower, the beach side tower, is open yet. But they are open, partially open. Down to the south, the Vanderbilt Beach Resort there. I don't know if they're 100% open. They're definitely partially open. The Turtle Club restaurant is not open. Of course, the Ritz not open. The restaurant at the Ritz, the beachside restaurant, the Gumbo Limbo restaurant and bar, not open. I've heard rumblings that there might be a date for Del Norwegians. They might have a date that they'll be letting people know soon. At least the mystery will be over. Barefoot Beach Preserve Park. It's a shame that's not going to open till this year. This time next year, April 2024. always love the coconut palms. The little umbrellas, the coconut palms. A beautiful Saturday morning here in North Naples. Don't you think? Beautiful weather, beautiful water, beautiful people, beautiful friends. Such a blessing to be out here. There's a dolphin way out here. Can't barely even see it with my eyes. Way out here. Good morning. Top of the morning. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Good to see you, sir.
Good to see you all. It's always good to be seen.
At least we're up.
Yep, exactly. Oh, it was an interesting morning. That fog really got thick down here for a while.
Keep waiting for splash or so. We've seen a lot of dolphin activity
In the back bay?
In the back bay.
Yeah.
A lot. And a couple days ago, 5 days ago, the manatee. And
In the back or out here? In the bay. Yeah.
Place, you know, and they're doing their thing.
Wow.
Must be the season.
Yeah. Got to get back on the boat. Get back there on the boat. The 20th, we're supposed to go out. So.
Good to see you, sir.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Supposed to go out with Captain's on the morning of the 20th. Maybe we'll catch those dolphins that are in the back bay here. That will be nice. Get a little dolphin action. Boy, it's getting nicer and nicer by the minute now. And my coconut palms. I love the coconut palm shadows. I just love them on the beach in the morning. I just think they're so cool. So tropical. All right, I think I'm gonna take a little break here, friends. Gonna for my Saturday morning beach, Vanderbilt Beach in North Naples, Florida. Hopefully I'll see you then. Didn't see a lot of star action here this morning. That's not good. Didn't see a lot of folks hanging out this morning. But the ones that were here were awesome. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Hey, remember those tips are greatly appreciated and hugely needed. If you happen to send a tip today, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, until stay safe, healthy, and stay strong. Tally ho, my friends, tally ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Stan. God bless.